Yep. Oh, it's nice and chilly out today. Welcome to the fall. How is everybody doing? This is Fresh Air. I had a few downloads today. I didn't write any notes down. I had a lot of aha moments where I was like, oh man, I hear you guys talking. And it's good. It's good that we all interconnect and still look out for each other and stuff like that. But you know me, I'm just doing me. I have to. Sometimes you have to sit back and just take a breath of fresh air. Breathe. Take a moment to breathe and take in all your accomplishments and all the blessings that you've had come your way in the season of receiving. Whew. I just got the highest score on that laser. I was on the Oculus, you know, that 3D. Yeah, you put it on your goggles, right? Anyways, on the laser one where you got to swipe the boxes or whatever with the right sword or whatever, laser. I got the 195 combo, the whole thing perfect. I was like, wow, got the highest score, 150,000. Well, at least from my friends, but I'm sure some other people got like mastered the shit with master. I mean, you can get more points by, you know, like doing it better, like faster, more on time. It is cold out. We hit this opportunity to, let me speak to you. I'm sorry. I've been distracted by the cold. Taking a moment to breathe. Gotta find a way. Yep. So, anyways, my time here has been spent trying to speak on the behalf of the collective and also the spirit world. There's a divine spirit that is within all of us, always shining with us every day. You just gotta learn how to receive it, you know. There's a lot of magical things out there that we can start using our imagination to believe certain things and certain aspects of what we see. You know, we're presented with different material every day, and it takes us on either a rabbit hole. They always used to say, like, it takes you down to imaginary, like, well, what am I looking at? What's taking me? Where is it taking me? You know, because there's significance in how, like, all right, let me slow down a little bit. How things connect. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people talk about a certain topic, and then you hear a common theme throughout the day. And then you come to psychic abilities where you're like, either not psychic, you can gather. They call you a gatherer. You know what I'm saying? Like a squirrel on a hunt to get its nuggets or whatever. Whatever you want to say, you're going out and you're trying to get wisdom from people. And some people say that's wrong, but it's actually the greatest thing is you're finding your own discernment and your intuition to find that what applies to my life and what doesn't. So every day you're faced with more material. Are we on the right direction or are we going in the wrong direction? Are we making sense of what we're doing? You know, so does it play in line with what we agree with? You know, I mean, sometimes we act on egotistic stuff. You know, we make decisions and we get mad or we hold in. I mean, there's introvert and extrovert, you know, so some people hold it in until they're not around people, and then they, you know, indulge in things that help them, or, you know, like get away from what they're struggling with. If it's togetherness, what they're struggling with, we're trying to build a stronger togetherness, you know what I mean? Like, it's more of a understanding that anything's possible you put your mind to. You can motivate yourself by manifesting perfect opportunities. If you wake up in the morning and try to do your normal routine, you know, to find your zen, you can find your better days are to come. We hope every day that we can make it through, but we're always having setbacks here and there. We hear things on the internet, we We try to support other people in our workplace. In our workplace, we understand that we're trying to network with other like-minded individuals. That there is an opportunity to believe in something greater than ourselves. Am I correct? It's not foreseen. The hardest details are still yet to come. My motivation and drive comes from up above. I have only one person to believe in and also to thank for giving me this opportunity to speak on this clarity. How I speak with the energy and the light I possess. There's only one person. That's the one above. God. The light that I allow to stay with me. You get what I'm saying? I allowed to stay with me. I had to fight those demons off, right? We all have times in our life where we start looking back and we're going like, oh my gosh, I had demons back then. Whew, I did some. Dude, hey, look. Listen, we cannot judge others that are in their demon self right now. But what we can do is help guide them to their better self, where they can now see that what they start feeding themselves with music is higher vibrations, more meditative, healing vibrations, and not feel stupid, but actually give it an opportunity, and then let themselves bask in it for just 10 minutes a day, maybe 20. Start accelerating it to an hour a day. And you'll start realizing you start having a better Zen day. You find that vibration within music. You find it in just being in nature. You find it in just being around the certain people. Sometimes a certain voice is soothing enough for people to continue listening to. Sometimes their voice is good enough to put them to sleep. And that's okay too. Because that's the goal, is to have that healing powers where you can allow somebody to listen to your content and still fall asleep to it. That means you're doing your job. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're healing them, understanding that they are okay. You're going to make it. You're going to be all right. Got to put in the work, though. The work is finding it within you. Everybody's going to have a different opportunity or a strength that will carry them to that point. You get what I'm saying? It could be a setback. It could be a triumph where, wow, I have all this $1 million stuff. But what am I really doing with it? Am I sitting on this millions of dollars and not really helping nobody else? You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to understand that there is a will and because you can't leave with all of it. Now, I could be blessed tomorrow with, a realty opportunity. I could be a spokesperson. I could be a consultant for, I could be there's a lot of things I could be. I could be a material expert at a trial. Basically, I could look at a trial and be like, well, let's look at the main pieces of it. And so when you're having a problem with God, send a grievance. Send a grievance to God. How about that? Send a grievance to God if you don't feel you've been treated well. I guarantee, send that and make sure you get the proper forms and dot your I's and your T's. Make sure you get all that perfect. And then when you send that grievance to God, make sure you mail it to the correct address, the P.O. box. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that you're doing it with the intentions of truly understanding. Because once you send that grievance, there's no turning back, because now you're telling him what? What's your grievance? You know what he's going to say? God's great. He's going to help you. He's going to help you find where that grievance actually takes you. It gives you that strength to understand, woo! Yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it under control. We're maintaining, right? We don't hesitate on the opportunity, do we? We'd say to ourselves, yeah, we may be not ready for this opportunity, but are we? Yes, you're ready for this opportunity. It's your time to shine. This is the season of shining. Haven't you heard already? The glorious time of the future is to come. This is going to be one of the greatest holidays to come. It's going to bring unity to everybody. We're going to grow with bringing people together. We can grow the world better with more passion, more care. We don't have to worry about being scared. We can carry through because we know we've already done this. We already put in the footwork. We already did those reps that kept going so we can be our best selves. We kept believing in ourselves when nobody else was believing. We thought others believed. You have friends or acquaintances, but are they around when the troubled times happen, when you're in your shadow work? Or are they going to hide behind their own stuff? Well, we all have stuff, they call it. What's that stuff they talk about? Well, it's that Holy Spirit, the Spirit within them. It comes out with a strength that carries you through. That grievance to God, that you're going to send a form out that you're disappointed in one of his greatest. Send a grievance. God is great. God is love. Passion. I'm going to do some Bible verses here pretty soon. I'm going to start breaking it down for you. I'll start letting you know how I really am. Why don't you just go to chapter Timothy 2:16. Wait, 22? Oh yeah, Timothy 2:22. Yeah, it's real there. It's real there. Just go read the whole chapter. How about that? That's your homework for today. Just read that. And then you'll study, if you have one, you'll study that the people in place today are doing exactly what that says. Believe in the power greater than yourself, that you're right next to the greatest. You were listening to the greatest. The greatest of all is above God. The one that gives me the thanks to thank him for giving me this opportunity to speak on his behalf. It's a big picture, isn't it? God is love. That's all I can say about that. I hope you bless you. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of this moment to enjoy your life the best you can. God bless all of you. That no weapon formed against you will prosper. God bless.